Alright, you guys are about to watch a video about a scam from a guy who doesn't show his face. So it's gonna be really interesting. Make sure you guys watch this all and are subscribed. We have a lot to talk about. It's about to get really intense. So I hope you guys are ready. My husky's ready. So yeah, he can't go up these stairs though. It's kind of hard. So give me a sec. Stretching. So there's gonna be noise and stuff because they're doing a bunch of buildings, but I've been trading all day. I want to go outside, get some fresh air, and we're gonna talk about this. I saw some people making YouTube videos. I saw a lot of YouTubers I liked, and they would make videos saying, oh, exposing this, or this is a scam, on all sorts of people, and I see that a lot of people do it for kind of attention. And now that's not saying why I'm doing this, because I have an interesting story to share with Mr. Gutierrez about this whole thing, but that sparked some of it. And you know, just seeing how other people, I wanted to address that with people who kind of do that, and because you know, I've had it happen to me, and that's why too, like some of you guys, like I've had people make stuff about me just simply for clicks, and it doesn't matter what is being said, people are still gonna click it just if it's said. Now again, that's not the point here, because usually you guys have seen, like if you guys have followed me from like 2014, I post videos. Anytime I've made videos on like scams, I've never done it for clickbait. It's because I truly actually felt that way about something. You know, Timothy Sykes, the Ocean Sky saga, you know, the Forex stuff, I've actually felt that way. You know, I still feel that way. And so this one isn't gonna be your typical Josh Answers diss video, because honestly, seeing, you know, what Ricky Gutierrez, the Techbud solutions, all that, there's, you know, I can't necessarily say I endorse it, and this isn't an endorsement. I don't even know the kid, and I'm going to tell you, I guess, my story with the kid, but it's not as if I've seen anything too crazy from it. You know, it's not like it is anything intense. So I'm going to talk about it. And, you know, the last reason, like I'm saying, is not clickbait, because as I've been getting a lot more views on the channel, a lot of people have been reaching out to me, and they've brought this name up. They've asked me about him, and they've said stuff, and they've said that they've learned with him. And quite frankly, the people who've came to me learning from him and have taken his course, they're not as retarded as some of the people I've seen in like Tim Sykes or other stuff. So it was kind of refreshing, but that's why I want to make this video, inform some of you guys. You guys are wondering what my thoughts are, and I guess people interested in it, I will let you know, I guess, how far I could say on the whole topic. So let me put this here. But to start, now that we have that out the way, the truth about Ricky Gutierrez. Well, let me tell you how I found him and my story with him. It's actually pretty interesting, because at one point, I think I had more subscribers than him on YouTube, and he's fairly new. And now that's one thing that makes me interested, you know, and I think some people have brought that up. He's not really been around too much, and that's what's bothered me in the past with a lot of trading things, is kind of the experience level some people have. But again, I don't think he's, you know, he's not, it's just what he's teaching in general isn't anything too crazy. That's why it's not, the bar, I guess, isn't too high for that. But how I saw him on YouTube, and you know, I'm kind of sad to say this, you know, I think I definitely know, I'm not gonna act like I didn't. I totally threw shade at the kid. One or two of his YouTube videos, I was just commenting on random YouTube videos, and I definitely threw shade at one of his videos, because again, there was some penny stock stuff in there, stuff I didn't like, and you know, and I'm gonna talk about that too. There's still stuff I don't like, but I definitely threw shade at him. Didn't really care after that. I think he clapped back at me, but nothing too crazy. The kid's really respectful, and I can't I can't say anything against that, you know. That's why. So but that's how I came across him. It didn't really see anything, and then a few months later, his YouTube's up. A lot of people were asking me about it, and even lately, the amount of people. So I've had a lot of his students, they've showed me stuff, they've talked to it. I've never really taken his course myself. I've never really looked at it besides what people have showed me, and even what the consensus is, you know. And this is why I like it. This is what I'm saying. And let me, you know, I'm starting with the positive. I think he doesn't market anything too crazy. You know, I try to keep it, you guys hear my videos, I try to keep it realistic, but even the fact, I have nice cars, and I've done big trading days and highlighted those, that comes off more sketchier, I guess, than, his stuff is not anything too crazy, like $1,000 in a day, or like $500 in a day, $200 here, and that's pretty much what he teaches, and that's the whole philosophy. That's why I'm saying I'm not really bothered by it. Like, that's why. Is it a scam? No, I can't say it's a scam, because he's just teaching you. And really, the big debate with people have had and showed me, and that I think he's even addressed it himself, is that you could get the same info on his YouTube, and you can, but if you want it more in depth and broken down, he just has it in a course, and all it is him going over, his strategy is just day trading. It's just trying to get like 2% or something. It's like a plan to grow $2,000 into 20 in 1 year off of small trades. And again, it's not a bad approach. That's what I'm saying. It's not a scam. It's not marketed like you're going to be making millions of dollars. It's not like it's a crazy price point at $300. So that's the good part, I guess, that I could say. I guess the bad part is where it comes in, where I don't like, is that but this is neutral, I guess. That's just like learning a gambling strategy. I would say I kind of teach something similar to a degree. Mine is obviously, but again, you guys see the level that I'm into, but that's just my analysis of stuff. I go beyond technicals and all that, and that's all his stuff is just technical analysis and day trading. It's like, if you want to learn that, you will be able to learn that. How effective that's going to be, that's up to you. I have a different goal with with what I try to learn, what I have learned, and how I'm making my plays. It's just a whole different approach. It's just a whole different way to trade. So that's where I think that comes into play. But I guess the bad thing, like I was saying, I don't like you're neutral. It's just like a gambling strategy, but like that's pretty much what you're going for. The next bad thing I don't like is that it's just like levered ETFs. Like, I think I've seen some stuff advising people like hold UVXY and stuff like that. And yeah, you could hold. There's, again, different time and place, different strategies for everything, but that's just risky. And I think some people starting out, if they're not aware of what levered ETFs and what exactly they're trading, that's where it could get a little, sticky of a situation. That's pretty much what I don't like about it. And I think that's really it. Again, it's just not, and it's just not, I think also this the level. It's not, you're learning how to trade stocks at a very basic level, but beyond basic enough to, you'll be able to, learn something you'll be able to use. Like I said, the people who've came to me from him versus like a Tim Sykes or anything else, they're much more smarter. They have a better handle. They have some bad habits that they need to reverse, but nothing too crazy in comparison. So at the end of the day, there's that. And, is he making money off courses? Is he making money off his YouTube? All that? I'm sure he is. But even at that level, that's not something I would say I dislike. I know a lot of other people could get really angry at that. Does he make more than he does trading? That is a question I have for a lot of people. I've always made more money than I've ever taken in. I've always made more money trading than ever we've received from any sort of tuition or anything. We've given out free memberships, so I place a certain standard on that. However, the dude posts more videos than I do. He's put in the work for this. I think he's getting compensated. He has a large audience, but again, it's not like he's a scam. I don't think he's doing anything scam worthy. I think it's just mainly, that's it. You just got to know what you're getting. Some people just aren't, if you may not be smart enough to think that you may only be smart enough to think that is good enough to get you in the stock market. It may take you someplace, but that's that. It's better than Tim Sykes, where some people think they're going to be millionaire trading shitty assets, not learning really jack shit. So there's that. I guess that's my take on it. I think a lot of you have been from there. If you've been on this channel, you've seen it. I'd love your guys' take on it, but I'm trying to, like I said too, I've seen people make these videos. I wanted to give it kind of a fair balance. I'm not trying to use this kid's name just to get clout, and I feel it in the sense of, I know it's coming, so I'm just waiting for the next TTF video that's gonna happen. But that's what people do, and I think people do it though to talk shit. And I've talked shit. You guys see me when I'm passionate. People think it's me talking shit, getting really angry, and yeah, I could go off on people, but I truly felt a certain way on there. It's not for publicity or anything like that. So in this case, you know, I thought I would do something where it's, you know, balance. I you know, get some balance. Like I said, at the end of the day, the verdict, I don't think it's a scam. I think it's a different level. You know, I think it's different than what I teach. It's different than what you're gonna get on this YouTube channel. Can you use information from everywhere? Yeah, and utilize it, you know, best as you can. I want everybody to be self-sufficient to a certain degree, whether you're in the trading fraternity or not. So that's the best way to put it, but hopefully you guys see where I stand with it. If you have questions, I don't know, maybe I was thinking about doing it. I think it's always been an awkward spot just because everybody always, I just know the minute I start doing it, everyone just, they already love to talk shit about me, but you know, I'm excited. I kind of want to do it where maybe I start reviewing some other stuff because people ask me this stuff. They want to know my opinion, you know. Really, I guess at this, what do I have to gain or lose? So I might as well just fucking express my thoughts on it. That's how I felt with this, you know. I don't think, you know, I think the kid is very neutral. I think he has a cool channel. I respect his grind and work on what he's doing, and you know, I think it's baby steps, you know. There's certain level of steps, but I don't think he's scamming anybody. I don't think anything is misrepresented, and I think that's what people need to understand, you know, with a lot of different things, and understand the difference between what you're getting into and going for. And that's, you know, even with trading in general, I think the big thing, and you guys heard me even say with this, expectations. If your guys' expectations are solid and you understand what you're learning, what you're getting into, why you're getting into it, how much you're expected to make, and really are mature enough to really get that, then trading can be great for you. But the people who treat it as like a scapegoat, a way out, or anything, yeah, everything's gonna be a scam. It doesn't matter what you sign up for, who teaches you, or anything. You know, because you're pretty much cheating yourself. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I love you guys. Stay in school. Subscribe if you're new, and give me some comments. I love you. Bye.